Throughout history, there have been extraordinary women who broke rules, overcame obstacles, and left unforgettable marks in their fields. From scientists and inventors to artists and explorers, their stories paint a picture of bravery, intelligence, and determination. Each woman's journey shows the limitless potential of the human spirit, inspiring future generations. Come with us on a fascinating adventure through time as we discover the incredible achievements and trailblazing accomplishments of these pioneering women. It's a celebration of their unstoppable spirit and the boundless power of female contributions throughout history. Here are some fascinating facts: women's achievements and contributions. Ada Lovelace, an English mathematician and writer, is credited with writing the world's first algorithm. Dr. Virginia Apgar, an American obstetrical anesthetist, revolutionized newborn care. Christina Koch, she spent a remarkable 328 days aboard the International Space Station. Amelia Earhart was an American aviator who made history as the first female pilot. Billie Jean King defeated Bobby Riggs in the famous Battle of the Sexes tennis match. Nobel Prize in Chemistry was awarded in 2020 to Emmanuelle Charpentier and Jennifer Doudna. Marie Curie made history by becoming the first woman to win a Nobel Prize. Margaret Thatcher became the first female Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. Hedy Lamarr, the glamorous Hollywood actress of the 1940s. Wang Zhenyi, an 18th-century Chinese astronomer and mathematician. Valentina Tereshkova became the first woman to travel to space. Dr. Mae Jemison made history in 1992 as the first African-American woman to travel to space. Rosalind Franklin's X-ray diffraction images of DNA. Mary Jackson, Katherine Johnson, and Dorothy Vaughan were African-American mathematicians who worked at NASA. Junko Tabei from Japan made history in 1975 as the first woman to reach the summit of Mount Everest. Remember, these facts only scratch the surface of the extraordinary achievements and contributions made by women throughout history. Their stories are worth celebrating and honoring every day. The world's first computer programmer was a woman. Ada Lovelace, an English mathematician and writer, is credited with writing the world's first algorithm intended for implementation on Charles Babbage's mechanical general-purpose computer, the analytical engine. Her visionary work in the mid-1800s laid the foundation for modern computer programming. Ada Lovelace's contributions to the field of computer programming were truly groundbreaking. Despite living in an era when women were not encouraged to pursue careers in science and mathematics, Ada defied societal expectations and made significant strides in the world of technology. Born in London in 1815, Ada Lovelace possessed a remarkable intellect from a young age. Women's contributions to the field of medicine have been groundbreaking. Dr. Virginia Apgar, an American obstetrical anesthetist, revolutionized newborn care with the creation of the Apgar score, a quick assessment of a baby's health after birth. Her system has since saved countless lives and become a standard procedure in hospitals worldwide. Dr. Virginia Apgar, she is best known for developing the Apgar score, which is a quick assessment tool to evaluate the health of newborns immediately after birth. This scoring system has since become a standard practice in hospitals worldwide. Dr. Apgar's contributions to neonatology and her dedication to improving infant mortality rates have had a lasting impact on the field of medicine. The longest spaceflight by a woman was accomplished by NASA astronaut Christina Koch. In 2019 to 2020, she spent a remarkable 328 days aboard the International Space Station, conducting scientific experiments and inspiring future generations of women in STEM fields. Christina Koch's record-breaking spaceflight not only marked a significant milestone in human space exploration but also served as a beacon of inspiration for aspiring women in the fields of science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, STEM. Her dedication, perseverance, and scientific contributions during her 328-day mission aboard the International Space Station, ISS, have left an indelible mark on the scientific community and beyond. Did you know? Amelia Earhart was an American aviator who made history as the first female pilot to fly solo across the Atlantic Ocean. She was born on July 24, 1897, in Atchison, Kansas. Earhart developed a passion for aviation at a young age and went on to set numerous records and achieve groundbreaking feats in her career. In 1928, Earhart became the first woman to fly across the Atlantic, although she was a passenger on that flight. However, in 1932, she made her solo flight across the Atlantic, becoming the first woman to accomplish this feat. She also set various speed and altitude records during her career. Earhart was a strong advocate for women's rights and believed that women were capable of achieving anything they set their minds to. Did you know? Women's involvement in sports has come a long way. In 1973, Billie Jean King defeated Bobby Riggs in the famous Battle of the Sexes tennis match, showing the world that women could excel in sports and fight for equality. A renowned tennis player defeated Bobby Riggs in a highly publicized tennis match was seen as a pivotal moment for women's sports and gender equality. This match not only showcased King's exceptional skills but also highlighted the determination and resilience of women in the face of adversity. It was a powerful statement that shattered the notion that women were inferior athletes and deserved less recognition than their male counterparts. And the world started to take notice of women's sports in a new light. The Nobel Prize in Chemistry was awarded in 2020 to Emmanuelle Charpentier and Jennifer Doudna for their groundbreaking work on CRISPR-Cas9 gene editing technology. Emmanuelle Charpentier. She is best known for her groundbreaking work on the CRISPR-Cas9 gene editing technology, which has revolutionized the field of genetic engineering. Charpentier and her collaborator, Jennifer Doudna, developed the CRISPR-Cas9 system, which allows scientists to edit DNA with unprecedented precision and ease. This discovery has enormous potential for applications in medicine, agriculture, and many other fields. In recognition of her contributions, Charpentier was awarded the Nobel Prize in Chemistry in 2020, along with Jennifer Doudna. In the early 20th century, Marie Curie made history by becoming the first woman to win a Nobel Prize and remains the only person to win Nobel Prizes in two different scientific fields, physics and chemistry. Marie Curie was a remarkable scientist who made significant contributions to the field of physics and chemistry. She won the Nobel Prize in Physics in 1903, sharing it with her husband Pierre Curie and Antoine-Henri Becquerel for their research on radioactivity. Marie Curie then went on to win the Nobel Prize in Chemistry in 1911 for her discovery of the elements polonium and radium. She remains an inspiration to many for her groundbreaking work and her determination to pursue her scientific career despite facing numerous challenges as a woman in a male-dominated field. The glass ceiling in politics began to shatter when women like Margaret Thatcher became the first female Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, proving that women could lead nations and make significant political impacts. Thatcher became the first female Prime Minister of the United Kingdom on May 4, 1979. She served as Prime Minister until November 28, 1990. Margaret Thatcher was a prominent figure in British politics and is known for her conservative policies and leadership style. She implemented significant economic reforms, known as Thatcherism, which aimed to reduce the role of the state and promote free market principles. Thatcher's tenure as Prime Minister had a profound impact on the country, and she remains a divisive figure in British politics. Hedy Lamarr. the glamorous Hollywood actress of the 1940s, was also a brilliant inventor. She co-developed a frequency-hopping spread spectrum technology during World War II, which laid the groundwork for modern wireless communication and GPS. She was born on November 9, 1914, in Vienna, Austria, and began her acting career in Europe before moving to the United States in the late 1930s. However, Lamarr's contributions extended beyond the silver screen. She was also an inventor and had a keen interest in science and technology. During World War II, Lamarr and composer George Antheil developed a frequency-hopping spread spectrum technology that aimed to prevent enemy jamming of radio-controlled torpedoes. Did you know? Wang Jini, an 18th-century Chinese astronomer and mathematician, made significant contributions to understanding eclipses and the motion of celestial bodies. Her work paved the way for future astronomers and space explorers. She was a Chinese astronomer, mathematician, and poet. She was born in 1768 in Jiangsu Province, China. Despite living in a time when women's education was limited, her father recognized her talent and encouraged her to study. She studied various celestial phenomena, including solar and lunar eclipses, comets, and planetary motion. She also developed her own theories about the universe and wrote extensively on these topics. You know, in 1963, Valentina Tereshkova became the first woman to travel to space. She orbited the Earth 48 times aboard Vostok 6, becoming a trailblazer for female astronauts worldwide. Valentina Tereshkova's journey to space opened up new possibilities for women in the field of space exploration. Her historic mission not only showcased the capabilities of women in space but also inspired countless others to follow in her footsteps. She became an influential figure, advocating for the inclusion of women in space missions and encouraging young girls to pursue careers in science and technology. Her efforts played a crucial role in breaking down gender barriers and ensuring equal opportunities for all aspiring astronauts. Dr. Mae Jemison made history in 1992 as the first African-American woman to travel to space. Her remarkable achievements extend far beyond her groundbreaking journey into space. As a physician, Dr. Jemison has dedicated her life to providing medical care and improving healthcare access in underserved communities. Her unwavering commitment to serving others has left an indelible mark on the lives of countless individuals. In addition to her medical expertise, she is an accomplished engineer. She has played a pivotal role in advancing technology and innovation, particularly in the fields of space exploration and biomedical research. Her contributions have pushed the boundaries of what is possible and have opened up new horizons for future generations. No, Rosalind Franklin's X-ray diffraction images of DNA were instrumental in the discovery of its double helix structure. Despite her crucial contributions, she did not receive the Nobel Prize awarded to Watson and Crick, raising awareness of the importance of recognizing women scientists. The exclusion of Rosalind Franklin from the Nobel Prize raised awareness of the systemic biases that have historically marginalized women in science. Franklin's achievements were not fully acknowledged during her lifetime, and it was only in the years following her death that her contributions began to receive the recognition they deserved. Since then, there has been a growing movement to celebrate and honor the achievements of women scientists throughout history. It has become increasingly important to highlight the significant contributions of women in scientific fields. You know, Mary Jackson, Katherine Johnson, and Dorothy Vaughan were African-American mathematicians who worked at NASA and were featured in the book and movie Hidden Figures. Their brilliance and determination helped advance the U.S. space program during a time of racial segregation. Mary Jackson, for instance, was determined to become an engineer, but she had to petition the court to attend graduate-level courses at an all-white school. Her successful efforts made her the first African-American female engineer at NASA. Katherine Johnson's exceptional mathematical abilities led her to become a crucial figure in calculating the trajectories for numerous space missions, including John Glenn's historic orbit around the Earth. Even though she faced discrimination and skepticism, her accuracy and expertise earned her the respect and trust of her colleagues. Did you know?
Junko Tabei from Japan made history in 1975 as the first woman to reach the summit of Mount Everest,
the world's highest peak.
She not only broke barriers but also inspired countless women around the world to challenge societal norms and pursue their own dreams of mountaineering.
Her determination and courage in the face of adversity opened doors for future generations of female climbers, proving that gender should never be a limitation to achieving greatness. Throughout her life, Tabei continued to push the boundaries of what was expected of women in the traditionally male-dominated field of mountaineering. She went on to climb the highest peaks on all 7 continents, becoming the first woman to accomplish this remarkable feat.